Mr. Speaker, I want to take a few minutes to talk about what will happen if we defeat the previous question. And if we defeat the previous question, I will offer an amendment to the rule to strike the sections of yesterday's and today's rules which together block privileged consideration of measures ending the administration's global tariffs and tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and Brazil. Speaker Johnson and this Republican majority are hell-bent on blocking us from even debating Trump's reckless trade policy, which is driving up costs for consumers, for businesses, for farmers. Now, let's just take this week. On Monday, Republicans voted to block debate on the tariffs that Trump slapped on Brazilian coffee, beef, and other goods. These are the tariffs that are forcing everyday people to spend more on a cup of coffee in the morning. But most Republicans in Congress, I think, were too scared of Trump to actually stand up and fight to protect everyday consumers. Then yesterday, Republicans barely passed a rule that blocked votes on all of Trump's illegal tariffs until March 31st, 2026. I said barely because there were a few Republican holdouts threatening to vote against their party because they knew how reckless Trump's trade policies are. Well, Mr. Speaker, it took only 45 minutes for them to fold, and here's what they reportedly got in return. An agreement to create a new trade working group. Really? I mean, a new working group? To get a meeting? Are my Republican colleagues aware that the House of Representatives already has a working group on trade? It's called the Ways and Means Subcommittee on Trade. These brave rebels also apparently want a provision tucked into today's rule that says votes on tariffs will only be blocked until the end of January instead of March. Wow, what a victory. If you object to Donald Trump's trade policy, which is raising costs on everyday Americans right now, I can't for the life of me figure out how you were won over by an agreement to keep his policies in place for at least 4 more months. President Trump promised to lower prices, quote, on day one, but his disastrous trade war is increasing the prices that Americans are paying for food, gas, and everyday goods. According to independent estimates, Trump's tariffs are resulting in a $2,300 tax increase in 2025 for the average American household. The August inflation report put out by Trump's own Bureau of Labor Statistics said inflation is increasing at the highest rate since January. Now, I serve on the Agriculture Committee, Mr. Speaker, and we are hearing day in and day out from farmers who are being crushed by Trump's erratic trade policies. They're losing markets abroad, input prices are going up, and farm bankruptcies are up 95% this year compared to last. Back when I was on a farm tour in my own district, a coffee roaster told me that tariffs are hurting his business. He and countless others in his position can't wait while House Republicans hide their heads in the sand for another 4 months. Give us up or down votes on Trump's reckless tariffs. Stop hiding. And this body, this House of Representatives, has a responsibility to be able to do oversight and to vote on whether or not we should have tariffs. And it really is disappointing to me that so many of my friends on the other side of the aisle have chosen to just not step up to the plate. So, Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent to insert the text of my amendment into the record, along with any extraneous material, immediately prior to the vote on the previous question. And with that, I reserve.